Hello everyone and welcome. I'm David from Practical Driving, and today I'm going to do a little short video, maybe about 15 minutes of planning and observations. I'm going to do what we call a commentary drive, and this usually helps a lot of students who maybe got a little bit of experience, however maybe have a bit of problems with seeing road signs, traffic signals, etc. Some of the things that we need to be able to look in advance and react early. Now, during the drive, you're going to notice I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in advance. What I need to do is remind myself what I need to do in the future. In other words, if I see a parked car or someone standing, I'll tell myself what I need to do for it, and then I'll do that in advance. Okay, so hopefully that makes clear, but whilst I get moving, you'll see what I mean. Now, I'm just going to clear the back window a little bit. We're up at the test centre here in Edinburgh, and we're just going to move. I've got a little video at the side view as well, so that's good. And this is going to be the first time I've ever done. This is going to be the first time I've ever done this. I need to get away from my Scottish accent. Okay guys, we're going to head off. So I'm going to move off from here. I'm on the right hand side of the road. I need to remember that I need to check my left blind spot check and signal if necessary. So I'm going to do my normal routine. I always do gear, do my mirrors, blind spot, signal, handbrake. So take my gear, do my mirrors. If I see the mirrors and there's nobody around, then I can do my final check, blind spot, signal and handbrake off. That's fine. So I've saw that vehicle coming and I've waited for it. I'll check again and I'm moving off nice and smooth. Okay, people are just not patient, guys, and they don't particularly want to wait on you. Okay, so I'm looking at the end of the road. I'm going to turn left, so I'll check my interior left mirror. Now I need to make sure I take first gear at the third white line, so I do my gear, my steer, and I check it's clear. So there's the 3 ears for you, all nice and clear. I'm holding it on here. I can take second gear because I've got it with my right hand, and I'm taking the next on the left. So I do my interior, my left mirror left, signal for left, and see what a lot of people don't do. I put my left hand up, steer the corner, hold with my right hand. My left hand, I can now take my next gear and back to normal. Now, you'll notice on this car, which is relatively new, guys, I've got the Corsa now, the new Corsa, and it's really comfortable at between 15 mile an hour and 20 in third gear. So that's an amazing thing. There's really good engine performance with this car. Now at the end of the road, I'm turning right. This is a little issue, the end of the road here, but I'll do my interior, my right mirror now, and I'll signal right. Now, just at the car here, I'm going to take first gear. I don't need to steer too much to the left, but I need to get control in first gear because this is not just a speed bump. This is more like a platform and ramp. I need to get my front and back wheel on. I can see there's a vehicle coming from the left. I'm going to pop my parking brake on here. After this vehicle, it looks good, so gas and bite, handbrake comes off, and I'm steering to the right. Now my left hand's clear now. I can take second gear. I've got a vehicle coming up. This is a potential meeting situation, so I'm holding back here from the silver van about a car length. I'm looking at my door mirrors to make sure there's no cyclists coming. Actually, I didn't really need to signal, but I did a little signal there, but it's not really necessary, to be honest with you. So that hold back position every time, guys, is always a meter just to the left of the centre line. Now I've got a little bit of wobble on the front camera. I'm going to try and see if I can take my dust cloth and see if I can maybe stop that from wobbling. Hopefully that's better. Good. So we're still only 20 mile an hour, guys. We're approaching the 40. So before I accelerate, I always check my mirrors and make sure no one's overtaking me, and now I can accelerate, and I make every effort to get to the speed of the road. There's a double bend first to right, and this is the end of the roadworks as well, as you can see on the right hand side. The chevron there has got 3 white arrows there. That usually, the intensity of the white arrows against the black square, usually it gives you how sharp the corner can be. So we're just maintaining a nice steady 40 mile an hour, guys. Down towards Heriot Walk. I've got the roundabout ahead of me, and I've got to try and see if I can drive as if I've never been down here before. So I'm checking my mirror and I'm braking gently. I'm still in 4th gear, everything is cool. I'm going to Edinburgh, so I can see that that's the 2nd exit ahead. I've got the little end of the roadworks. Now I'm looking at the white lines there, and I'm slowing down to roughly about 20, and I can take 2nd gear. Now I need to use the right hand lane here, as you can see. So I'm going to go into the right hand lane. I'm not happy about this car on the right. He's signalling now, so that's fine. So I'm going to go now. Okay, so it's nice and clear now. I just check my door mirrors. I'm always on my door mirrors, guys, because I always am aware that cyclists can come up the side of me. And I check my interior left mirror and I signal left to exit. I'll do that now. I'm still 40 mile an hour. Once I get straightened up here, I can take a little bit of gas. So I'm happy to do that now. And we're approaching another roundabout here. So now there's white lines ahead of me, and so I'm going to check my mirror to see what's behind. I'm bringing my speed down. I'm not going into that left lane, and I need to use the right lane here to go ahead again. So I'm quite happy, and just as I'm passing the exit, I check my interior left mirror and I signal left. Look ahead to the junction and following the road now for Edinburgh A71. So it's the 3rd exit because we don't count the blue circle route. So I'm going to check my interior and right mirror now, signalling right now. I'm just braking gently. I don't want to go up there and stop. I can keep behind these cars. I'm using my left hand to stretch and pull. I need to remember that Hermiston's the one with the spiral roundabout, guys. So the spiral roundabout's just about there, so I have to go right round the outside, making sure I'm signalling right. This is the 2nd exit, so I check my left mirror for the 3rd exit and signal. And also you can see that there's a bus lane here, and I know I can use the bus lane, and I'm 40 mile an hour, so I check my mirrors and I'm accelerating up to 40. Perfect. Quite a lot of information up here, guys, so you can see that the route for the Calder Junction, the 3 exits there. So I'll check my mirrors as I'm braking gently. I need to make sure I don't get too close. I'm going ahead, so the left lane suits me fine. Now I'm coming up here, I'm just following cars in a queue here. At the moment I'm in 2nd gear. I think I'll probably take 1st gear and use the clutch control with a wee bit of gas just to keep up. Now I need to make sure I don't lose sight of the tyres of the vehicle in front, and I can see a little bit of the road, so I can put my handbrake on. I've got a start-stop system, guys, so I take my feet off the pedals in neutral, of course, and the engine will stop. So it saves a lot of fuel over the year. I'm still following the road ahead for Edinburgh West. Check my mirrors and I'm moving off. Good. Check my mirrors to stop again, because these lights don't take long. Only about 2 or 3 cars can get through these lights. I need to make sure. So handbrake. Now this time I don't need to really. I'll stay in 1st gear because I'm 1st car now, and students tend to feel a little bit panicky when they've got cars and they're the 1st. So that can cause clutch problems and control issues while moving away. So I'm just looking down, and actually I can see, if I look round the corner, that light's just changing on the left, so mine should change now, and that's changed now. Good. Little white dots I need to keep well left here. Passing the 1st exit. I'm just watching this van here. I check my left mirror now and signal left. All good. This is the route towards the city centre, 40 mile an hour. Now I'm going to change lanes, because at the next roundabout I'm turning right. Now you could be told that any time, so let's leave it a little bit later to make it more of a challenge. So normally if it was sat navigation, I can already see the sign for the roundabout along there. Doesn't look like there's anything coming up the side of me, so it doesn't really a problem. So I'll check my interior in my mirror and I'm going to signal. I'm not going to move right away. I want my signal to register with the vehicles behind me, and after my signal's flashed a few times, I'll start drifting across. Now I'll just keep my signal on because I'm turning right third exit, and this is a little spiral roundabout, and this can catch a lot of people out here. So I've come down into third gear, my right hand stretching. Now look down on the ground here, guys, and you'll see I drive through this area, I spiral over to the left side, check my interior left mirror, signal. Again, I'm on my mirror, signal's cancelled, and make progress. I usually use third gear, take me up to 40, and then I select fourth gear. Okay. So looking well ahead, I can see the traffic lights are already red. Now they might change green. If I can just check my mirror here and just ease off the gas a little bit, and there's no one coming up the side of me. I'm hoping that these lights change on my approach. In fact, let's take a left turn at the lights. So I'll check my interior in my left mirror here. I'll signal left. I've got my gap. I do my handbrake, neutral, and I relax my feet. And I'm also going to look into the new road. Now I can see it's back to two-way traffic, so this is going to be the end of the dual carriageway, and there's a crossing round the corner. It's always good to look into the road you're going into. There's no cyclists coming up. So that's me. So first gear, a bit gas and by. This car's quite easy, it's about half and half. So nothing's coming up my left hand stretches up. I still steer like the old school, you know. I tend to do a sort of pull-push technique. At a little roundabout, I'm going to turn right, so I check my interior right mirror. Sorry about the bumping around. That's one car coming, so two cars coming. He's not signalling. Okay, so I'll get to here and then I'll just do my steer. A little pull and a little push, my left mirror, signal left. There's nobody at the crossing, so I'm happy to carry on. 20 zone here. So new road, check my mirrors, cancel the signal, and proceed ahead. Okay guys, so that's just a little flavour of commentary driving, about planning and awareness of what's going around you. And I hope you enjoyed that little video. It didn't take that long, to be honest, so maybe 10-15 minutes or so. And if you want to see more videos like this, I'll take you around some of the test routes in Edinburgh and stuff like that. And yeah, we can have a bit of chat. Any hints and tips about the driving test, tune in, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.